Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of the It's Getting Late podcast. My name's Jacob, and joining me today, we're in the same space, is my co-host Paul.
What's up, guys? This is crazy.
It's just insane. We were having great. We weren't having internet issues by starting. We're so happy that you guys are here joining us today. And as always, before we start off, what we like to show at the beginning of all of our shows is our email. So if you guys have any fan theories, any would you rathers, anything you guys want us to rank for top 5, email us down below at itsgettinglatepodcast@gmail.com. Well, guys, with all of that out of the way, let's get this special episode started with this. So, a video game that I would say both me and Paul were excited for that was supposed to come out sometime this year got delayed to 2026, but early 26, and they have not released any trailers since they originally showed footage and real time, all the trailers and all that. They showed it, and now they haven't showed anything. And so I don't know about you, Paul, but I am very concerned at where this game's going to be at.
I mean, it's kind of scary. I mean, if we haven't seen anything since, when did that first trailer come out?
I think it came out earlier. I think it came out sometime last year or early this year.
October 2020. No, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong thing. November 2022.
Yeah. So wait, that's what that was that when it was announced?
That was the D23 showcase revealing the game's ensemble cast, and then it was March that they released the full trailer, March 2024.
2024. So
it's been
a year
and a half, yeah.
And we haven't gotten anything, and we're supposed to get this game 26. Now, guys, there was some leaked gameplay probably about a month or a month and a half ago where you see that they're going to have a fixed camera possibly with the kind of like how they did the Resident Evil games back in the day.
Like tank controls?
Like kind of like, yeah.
Oh,
it looks like there's going to be that there's going to be some type. But that was also a pre-alpha build of the Hydra 1943.
I thought we were past that. It's been 30 years.
Yeah, you thought it would be more of a free flow combat and
like every other superhero game.
Yeah, and so I don't know if they're gonna keep it that way, but
God, I hope not. That's gonna tank it faster than the Avengers game.
It's disappointing because it's like, when are we getting this? And are now.
Well, let me take a look. See, so it just says 2026. Doesn't give a specific date.
They did say early 26. So when I'm thinking early 26, I'm thinking anywhere from January to May.
Yeah.
Like, and even early, I'm thinking more March is when they're thinking.
I mean,
that would
be that's
April.
Normally a really big video game month.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, March would make sense, but shoot, it's October now, so we're sitting at 6 months right now until that shows up.
Yeah, and I doubt it. There's
no way. Not if they're gonna. I mean, they just did a huge amount of release or teasers for New York Comic Con. That would have been the perfect time to show a teaser trailer for that.
Yeah,
or a gameplay trailer or something. We got a Wolverine gameplay trailer, and that thing's still a year away.
Well, and the problem with that is that they have to release this early, because if not, they're going to be competing with Wolverine.
Exactly.
And this game could be awesome. I do not think this game is going to be better than Wolverine.
No. I love Captain America, love Black Panther, but
it's Wolverine.
It's Wolverine. Yeah, you cannot, like you guys saw whenever we did our episode a couple weeks ago, whenever I had the Wolverine mask and the claws. We're excited for this game.
Oh, yes.
So I'm not running around. I do have a Captain America shield, but I'm not running around brandishing it like I am the claws. Matter of fact, my claws are right up here. But no, I want this game to come out. I want it to be good. I'm worried though.
Yeah, I think like we've said, the big worry is that it's supposed to come out next year, and we haven't gotten anything. No gameplay.
Nothing.
Like, they're all like, the graphics are amazing.
Yeah, for that one cinematic trailer.
And they do it in real time, and they showed some rendering for some of the Unreal Engine stuff about a year ago, but does it really matter? Like,
That not if we haven't seen anything since then.
yeah, and I am worried, and a lot of people I've heard this around is they're worried that it's going to be more like a little bit of gameplay and mainly cutscenes, and it's like,
That yeah, no,
what's the point at that? Like, that's fine, but at that point, it's like you're just having us.
it's just a
It's a
movie.
movie. It's a
Yeah,
movie, and
it's a
you're having
movie
us
that
play
you
the
can
movie.
play a little bit. Yeah, no, I can see that being an issue. There was a Captain America game that came out whenever the first Captain America movie came out, the first Avenger.
Yeah,
I don't know if you ever played that. It was on Xbox 360. That all of the Marvel movies, whenever they came out, that first phase, they all had a video game.
yeah,
So, and they were all pretty terrible, to be
yeah.
honest.
I just,
But the Captain America game was the best one of the bunch. But then even still, it's kind of like what you were saying, where there was a little bit of gameplay and then cutscenes. There were lots of cutscenes in this game.
Additionally, if they're going to keep the market of the video games where they're at now, making us pay $70 for maybe only a couple
Oh
hours
yeah,
of gameplay, and it's going to be a maybe an 8 to 10 hour experience, and then maybe an
no,
extra 2 to 5 hours to 100% it, like, that is not worth the money. Like,
no, not
if
at
now
all.
if they said came out and they're like, we're going to put this at $40, okay, I'm okay with that, but they're not going to do that. This is Skydance. They've got the lady that did the Uncharted universe and the
Mhm.
franchise, so she probably got paid lots of money, and they're going to need some money back. Skydance is going to need to recuperate some money, and so they're not going to just be, oh, $40 for this game. It's a
No,
big
absolutely not.
studio.
They're gonna do the full price for it.
And
And like I'm scrolling through this page about the game, and there's just not a lot of information. All we have is it was announced in October 2021. We had the trailer in 2022, and then after that,
2024,
2024.
yeah.
Sorry, but then after that, there's really nothing. It's just like they forgot that it existed.
Yeah, and there's so many games that Marvel announced. I think it was like
No, yeah,
two
they
in 22. They announced so many games. They announced
tons.
like a Black Panther game that got canned,
An Iron Man
an Iron
game.
Man game that's still in development, this game,
This game, a Blade
a
game.
Blade game. Of I Wolverine was announced in 21. Like, they had that span where it's like we have got 5 different games, and we haven't heard anything besides Wolverine from one of them got canceled, and we're still waiting to hear from the Blade and the Iron Man game. Like, we haven't gotten anything from Blade or Iron Man. And if you guys have been watching, it's one of our biggest frustrations is they keep teasing these games, showing us these games, but they're showing it way too early.
Oh yeah, and then we're like sitting there like, "Where's our game at?" And
Like, it,
we don't know if it'll ever show up. I think they're kind of hoping that if they wait too long, they'll forget that it ever existed.
yeah, I don't know. I think here's how they should do their games. Have your teaser trailer come out 2 years before your actual game comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Then a year later, you start your big marketing push for that 1 year. And then that way you have buzz. You don't have people upset wondering where this game is. You've got it's only a year they waited to get real stuff, but you got to tease and knowing, hey, we've got this game coming. It's about 2 years out, but we've got this game coming. This is just frustrating.
We know that games take a while to
Yes, yes.
but like if let's say you're baking a cake, okay? You don't call everybody up and say, "Hey guys, I'm baking a cake," but you literally just decided that morning that you're going to bake a cake. You don't have any ingredients, you haven't gone to the grocery store, you don't have anything to actually bake the cake.
You have the idea and the recipe.
You have the idea. That you don't even have the recipe.
Yeah.
You have the idea. You just woke up and you're like, "I'm going to bake a cake today."
Yes.
And then you called everybody, "Hey, come to my house today. We're going to bake a cake." And everybody's waiting outside. "Where's the cake?"
Oh, it'll be done in 5 years.
4 or 5 years. Yeah, sorry, I had to go to the store, get some ingredients, and then I forgot. I don't know how to bake. So, yeah, you'll have to wait. I got to go to cooking class. I'm going to go talk to Gordon Ramsay. I'm going to learn how to bake a cake. And then we can have a cake. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit, but we got to get all these components.
Like, it's like don't call us until the batter's in the bowl and we're like an hour
We're
away.
preheating the oven,
Exactly.
and we're getting things done.
Tell us like it'll be done by the time we get there.
Yeah,
Please.
because I mean, you have all these games that are getting canceled, and I wouldn't be surprised if we have more. If we find out maybe the Iron Man
I
game.
wouldn't be surprised if the Iron Man game got canceled because I love Iron Man. I love Robert Downey Jr. But every time that they tried to make an Iron Man game, and even in the Avengers game, it's just hard to have a character who has
All his
all the
things.
flight ability and all the other abilities.
Yes.
The first two Iron Man games when they came out, they were unfortunate.
Yeah, they're very lackluster.
It was lackluster. The controls were very, very sloppy. It was difficult. Like you wanted to feel super powerful flying around, taking out all these tanks and stuff.
Yep.
But you're like sitting there, like you're getting shot out of the air. You're like, where's this tank? I don't know, because every time I try to fly, I'm flying around in circles.
Yep.
Marvel Rivals did a decent job of making you.
But it's also because
Feel
Marvel
like Iron Man?
Rivals is a 6v6
Yeah.
hero shooter, not a
One
person.
versus 1,000.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not a single player game. It's not. You don't have multiple, all these different factors in it. Like Marvel Rivals plays well to that because you have all of these
Yeah.
heroes, and they've done well with blending their characters together and having.
They blend the characters together, and they actually give you restraints on that character, because Iron Man can't just fly up a million miles
Yeah.
and then come back down. You have restraints which keep it real, well, not realistic, but keep it grounded and keep it.
You still feel like you're playing the character.
Yeah, exactly.
You've never felt like you're getting a character and they're not playing how they should be playing.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
but yeah, it's really unfortunate, and we want this game here. We just want something because
No, for
early
real.
26 is not going to happen.
It looks good, and I want it to be good, but again, where's the cake?
Well, guys, what do you think about this? Are you loving it? Are you hating it? What's your anticipation level for 1943 Rise of Hydra? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. Moving on. So Tangled is there. There was talks years ago about them doing a Tangled live action. Well, rumors have started to spread that it looks like Scarlett Johansson is wanting to play Mother Gothel, or she's in that role, and nothing has been confirmed yet, guys. These are all rumors.
Very early.
All rumors. This is early, but it looks like after the big flop of Snow White, they're like, we need to retry and we need to do something. We need to go and try again. And so it looks like the next one they're gonna do is Tangled. And I don't know about you, Paul, but I really like Tangled.
Oh no,
I enjoyed it.
Well, it was the first Disney princess movie that made the transition from 2D to 3D.
Yep.
And that was a huge deal because people are like, Disney doesn't do 3D. Since when has Disney done 3D? But it was such a fantastic movie, and it was a huge success. And then they're like, okay, Disney, you can do 3D. We're okay with it.
Yeah.
And it was a great movie. I mean, I fell in love with Rapunzel. Flynn Rider, God.
Oh, yeah.
Such an amazing character. It's like the first time that we had a Prince character, and he's not, Prince Charming or Prince Eric or Prince whoever.
Yeah, and they both bounce off of each other. Like one doesn't need saving from the other in order to. They are both strong characters within themselves, and then there are times where they have to assist each other.
Yes.
Like, you know what I thought of? I think, and guys, we're gonna in a little bit here. We're gonna give you our thoughts on who could possibly play Rapunzel. Flynn Rider, Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell.
Yes.
I think that one would be really
He would
good.
play a very good Glenn. Ooh,
Now
yeah.
he's a little. I think he's a little bit.
He's
older,
a little bit older,
but I think he could play that cockiness. Like he did it in like Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
He's kind of like Running Man hasn't came out yet, but the trailers
show him he's very
that
cocky,
cockiness.
yes.
Like
I could see him doing that. I'm legitimately picturing him right now looking at a wanted poster. He goes, they got the nose wrong.
Yep, I could totally see it.
I can see that for sure. And it's okay if he is a little bit older, because I think in the actual movie that he
I think he is a little bit older.
Rapunzel.
Yes.
And that's the case with all the Disney princess movies. Did you guys know that Snow White was 14 in the original Snow White movie?
Ooh.
It's a little weird now when you go back and watch that.
They did a lot of weird things back then. We won't go in depth with it, but the Pinocchio scene there's a certain Pinocchio scene
yes,
where they talk about a certain island, and it is really uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, Disney got away with a lot back in those days, but I mean, even still, the original urban legends and stories, the Grimm
Oh yeah.
fairy tales.
Well,
That all
yeah,
these
these
came
ones are
from.
brutal. I think
The originals are amazingly brutal. Like goodness, like you thought Snow White was bad. Let me tell you,
I think Rapunzel and
Rapunzel's
Mother
pretty bad.
Gothel's pretty bad.
Who was the other one that was like a super?
Hansel and Gretel is
Hansel and Gretel is
pretty
also another
bad.
really bad one.
Uh, they've had bad ones, but
Oh,
getting
Cinderella.
Cinderella's
The
oh
glass
gosh,
slippers.
slippers.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
gosh,
Yeah,
that one's
exactly.
awful. But getting back to it, let's getting back to Scarlett Johansson. I think she'd play a fun Mother Gothel.
I think so too, and she is getting a little bit up there in age. I don't think she's as old as Mother Gothel is portrayed in the original movie.
No, because I think Mother Gothel's probably Mother
Oh, she's
Gothel's
like
technically super
super,
old.
yeah, is super elderly, but she uses the magic of Rapunzel's hair to
Yep.
age herself down, and I think that Scarlett Johansson would probably play that part very well.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
they could age her up with
Oh,
makeup
and age her down and
CGI.
do all that stuff. Yeah, I
hundred
think
percent.
it also would be fun. Scarlett Johansson does not play many villainous roles.
No, that's very true.
And I think it would be fun to see her being evil. Now, it, let's just hope it doesn't go like Gal Gadot with her playing the evil queen, because her as the evil queen was awful.
Well, Gal Gadot's just honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest. She's just not that great of
An
an
actress.
actress.
I'm with you on that one. There's a couple.
There's quite a few scenes in multiple movies where you're like sitting there's like that can't be the final cut, and
Yeah,
it was.
yeah, like, but I think Scarlett Johansson could do a really
She-
good job.
And the thing is, she is very very commonly a protagonist in most of her movies,
Yes.
but she's a very very likable personality,
Mhm.
and I think that she could bring that to the Mother Gothel character,
But
because
have a little bit of cunningness.
a little
in it.
bit, yeah, because like at the beginning of the movie, you kind of are not on Mother Gothel's side,
Yeah.
but you kind of like understand her. Not understand. I'm trying to think of the correct word. Dude, whenever she does her song, at
Yeah,
the beginning,
you even though you're like, this song is very unsettling. You're
yeah,
like, she's just trying to look after her in a way,
yeah,
but
you're,
then
you're
it's
still,
like
you're still jamming out.
she's not looking after her though, because she's
She's looking out for the
there's
hair.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's awful. It's weird. It's creepy, but I definitely think Scarlett Johansson could do it, and I think
yeah.
this is a long overdue one because people love Tangled.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, it was the one that launched the 3D Disney Renaissance era,
Yeah,
and it would be a great if they could do it properly, because
yeah.
it's very hit or miss when it comes to Disney doing live action.
Like Cinderella was great.
Cinderella was good. A lot of people like Beauty and the Beast. I was iffy on
Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, it was interesting. They tried to do stuff with Belle's mom and the
Yeah.
background, but overall, it stayed to it.
It was pretty solid. I think the Aladdin one was pretty solid.
Aladdin was very good. Yes,
Okay,
yes, I liked Aladdin.
I didn't
I
see the
liked Aladdin
one.
a lot.
Mulan. They messed up Mulan.
Yeah, because
so
you took
bad.
about
Took
Mushu,
out
right?
Mushu, and
yeah.
they took out all the songs.
Yeah, it was like Mulan. That was not
Like,
great.
So many children who grew up in the 90s, we sang "Be a Man"
Yes.
all the gosh dang time. So
I think Little Mermaid was okay. I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was
I didn't
great.
watch the Little Mermaid.
It was
one.
okay. It was nothing great. I think
Yeah.
I think I would put Beauty and the Beast above it, but it was still solid. It wasn't like Snow White was awful. Snow White.
Yeah, that's the thing though.
Snow White
Of
was
the last
awful.
two live action Disney remakes, Snow White is at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
And then Lilo and Stitch might have had some good moments, but there are a lot of parts of it, especially the story elements,
Yeah.
that they messed up royally for fans who are like, how in the world could you change this element of the story that is so
Yep.
pivotal to these characters?
Yeah, like, so if you think about it as a movie standpoint, because when we do movie reviews, you have to go on a movie by what the movie is, and you have to vote it on that. The movie in itself is fine. Like, it hits the beats, it hits the story beats. But the problem is if you are a nostalgic person, if you are a person that wants a remake, and
that's the thing, that this is a remake or a reboot,
No.
that half of the audience is going to be the original people.
And when you do that remake, here's how I look at it. The remake has to stick with the story beats, stay through it. But if you want to add something, if it makes it better, I'm okay with it. Like, my biggest one that I always bring up is Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yes,
That did
yes,
everything that the original did, and it made it was great. It was a love letter to the original, and it added some cool things as well
yes.
to it. And that was the big issue with Lilo and Stitch. We took out Captain Gantu.
Took him out
He is
entirely.
one of the coolest aliens that they had on the ship, and it was like, huh. And then Plinkly and Jumbo, right?
Jumbo, yeah.
Jumbo. They messed their character. They were annoying the entire time. They were funny annoying in the original. They were just flat out annoying. And when you made Jumbo the bad guy, that
Yeah, no, it's
sucked.
like the whole point was like they joined forces at the end to save Lilo.
Yeah, and it was bad. So very hit or miss, and I would say Tangled is very the two ones that I think people are still waiting on is this one and
And
Princess and the Frog.
yes, oh my gosh, people have been asking for that one
Oh
for
my gosh. And
forever.
I've been like,
And that's the last of the 2D Disney era of princess movies.
yeah, so there's that. But guys, we're gonna do a fun little thing here. So we thought that we would go through and we're going to give you 5 actresses that we think could play Rapunzel, and we think that would be great actresses for Rapunzel. So these are in no particular order, these are in no favor, these are not rankings, these are just we picked 5 actresses and we were like, yeah, we think they could do a good job. We also made sure that they were at the recording of this video, which is October
18th.
October 18th at 2:59 a.m. that they were guys, it's getting late. We really go with the concept.
Yeah.
We made sure that they were in the ranges of 17 years old and 25
Yeah.
because Rapunzel is 17 years old turning 18 and she wants to see the lights in
Like
the
that,
movie.
that is like a huge plot point of the movie. So we wanted to make sure that it followed that plot point.
Yes. So our first one is, I mean, she's everywhere, guys. McKenna Grace.
Yeah.
She is everywhere right now. It doesn't matter what she's got, like 3 or 4 movies coming out every year. It seems like for the past 2 years or so that
Yeah.
she's in these. Not only these just little rom coms or little stories, she's also in these big spots as well. She's in Ghostbusters. She's in FNAF. She's in
She was in Captain Marvel,
Captain Marvel.
Haunting of Hill House,
Yep.
Annabelle Comes Home,
Annabelle Come Home. Yep.
Handmaid's Tale.
Yep.
Like she's
She's
got a lot of big budget,
she's
big
got a
name things under her belt.
she's got a rom com movie coming out next week, Regretting You with Mason Thames. So she is everywhere, and I think she would play a good Rapunzel
I think so too. She's got that look. She's still
on the younger
on
side
the younger
too.
side, and she is a natural blonde. I'm assuming.
Yes,
Okay.
to my knowledge.
So I mean, I think I just thought of something. How are they going to do the super long hair for Rapunzel? Are they going to have like a huge prosthetic wig, or
I would
are they going
assume
to CGI most?
probably a
of it?
little bit of both.
Probably
Because you'd want the actress to kind of have that feel of that flowy long hair.
right.
So they'd probably do it down to maybe the legs a little longer, and
Mhm.
then they'd probably CGI the rest of it.
Yeah.
Would be my guess because the weight on the head would be immense
Oh, no.
if you were
I
doing
can imagine
the
the whole time you're
entire.
like,
Oh my neck!
ah.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. So I would say, guys, that's probably what they would do.
This is probably a very very likely casting.
Yes, I would say that this would be big, and I would not mind if she was playing
Oh,
it.
and we also got to think about it. The person who plays Rapunzel has to have some music background.
Yes.
And McKenna Grace does have a musical career. So she's done vocals, ukulele, piano, guitar. She's definitely probably got the chops where
Yes.
she could do this role and,
Oh, yeah.
and make it something that we're all like, yep, that was Rapunzel.
Yep. Fits the character because some of the remakes they've had issues with who they've casted, and it's like that
And it's
doesn't
like that's not the character
character.
that I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Next one, guys. We have Emma Myers. And if you guys are wondering, where have I seen that face? She's in Wednesday, guys. That was kind of her breakout role, I would say.
Yeah, probably.
She was also in Minecraft, and she will be in the Minecraft sequel as well. So, we saw this one, guys. She's how old is she? She's 20,
She
23.
is 23, yes.
23. So she's 23 years old. We were like, she's on the younger side, and they could definitely. She could go blonde.
Oh yeah.
They could
Well, I
pull
mean,
the
she's
hair
blonde in
down.
Wednesday,
Yes.
and
So
yeah, she would probably do a very good job. She's very very funny in both Wednesday and the Minecraft movie.
she could play that. She also because Rapunzel has that quirkiness to her,
Exactly,
and
and
I
oh my
think
gosh,
she would play that
her
quirkiness.
character in Wednesday is the
Yes,
definition of quirk.
quirky, and I think she would play that quirkiness really, really well as
Definitely,
well.
absolutely. So she's also a very high. Let me check and see. I'm not sure if she is also
Music
music
background,
background. Let me take a look. See,
because I know her character. I thought
I'm
no,
not seeing anything. So
yeah,
maybe she is, but from the website I'm looking at, I do not see any music background.
gotcha. Well, our next one, guys, we have Emily Allen Lind, right?
Lynn, yeah.
Lind, yes. So yeah, Paul, you showed me this pick, and I thought this one would also be a fun one. She's how old is she?
She's 23 as well.
23 as well. Okay.
Yeah, she's been in the Babysitter movies on Netflix. The thing that I remember her most from was this picture right here is from Doctor Sleep.
Doctor Sleep,
She
yes.
she was one of the young like I think they're called vampires, but like that's kind of what they are, like they're energy vampires.
Yes.
She was one of the young fledgling energy vampires, and she looks very very young for her age, and she's also just got that little quirkiness to her as well. I'm trying to see what else she was in. Oh, she was also in Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, which is pretty cool. And I'm trying to think of any other movies that I could see her. No, that's pretty much it. Oh, Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a
Oh
pretty
yeah,
solid one.
that's a pretty solid one for sure. So yeah, and I think so. She's obviously got short hair in this picture, but
Yeah, they could. She's had long hair, guys. This was just one of the pictures we chose.
yeah,
But she's had longer hair before, and we've seen some couple pictures or her as blonde. So there's possibilities here. So is there anything music career wise? Do we see anything musically?
not for her.
Not for her. All right.
Interesting. Okay.
So there's our third one. Let's get on to our fourth one here. We've got Elle Fanning, and I I think this one, even though we said, guys, this isn't a ranking or anything, I would probably say this one's my favorite pick. I don't know
Hmm.
why. I think she looks the
She
closest.
very does look very close. She is on the older side. She's 27. She did go above our
Above our age,
age
but
range, but I mean, her look kind of stole that for her.
yeah,
She was in Maleficent.
yes, she
She
was.
was Sleeping Beauty, wasn't
Yes,
she?
she was. She was
So
Aurora.
she's already played a Disney princess before.
Yep, she will
So
be
she's
the.
already got her foot in the door with Disney.
Yep, she'll be that half android thing in Predator Badlands that comes
Yes,
out in a couple
yes.
weeks. So she will be in that. What else has she been in? Anything
Um,
else that's been
Trying to see. Oh, Super 8.
Super
That
8?
was a
Yeah.
good movie. I like that one. Trying to see if anything like musical related. And man, I'm not seeing really anything musical
Anything
related.
music related?
No. Oh wait. No, she did win an award for comedy or musical. Well, that's a musical movie, I'm assuming. And oh wait, no. No,
She got songs?
she's got songs.
Yeah,
She's
because I think she sang in Maleficent as well. I'm
Oh, she
pretty sure.
probably did.
I'm pretty sure she sang in Maleficent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So she's got a musical background. Okay.
yeah, so we went 2 years over, guys. Yes, we cheated. It's our own show. Sue us, like so. Elle Fanning for our fourth person that we think could play well, and our last one, guys, an unknown actress. Like Disney has been known to pick somebody that people don't know. Like especially, I could be crazy, but I don't think the girl that they have is Ariel. I don't remember her from
From
anything
anything before that, I don't know
before.
either.
I don't. At least she may have been in some small things, guys. So don't quote us. But like,
But not as big of a blockbuster as
yeah,
like McKenna Grace has quite a few
yes,
blockbusters. So does Emma
Myers
Myers.
with Wednesday.
Like all the actresses that we chose before this are all people who have had some big titles under their belt. But it would also be interesting if they chose, hey, let's just take some relatively unknown person
Yep.
and
Give them a push.
Give them a push.
Like, and they did
See
that.
if they gain superstardom
Yeah.
from the good old Disney juice.
Yes, they do it. Like they did it for the girl that played Lilo and Lilo and Stitch.
Right.
She hadn't been in anything before, so I think 100% they could do
Oh yeah,
that.
absolutely.
And
It just depends on who they decide,
yeah.
how they go, and if Scarlett Johansson is going to play as Mother Gothel, who would play best alongside her?
Yes, you have to have chemistry. You also have to have chemistry with her, but you also have to have chemistry with who they ever do. Flynn Rider
Glenn
and
Powell, hopefully.
yeah, Glenn Powell would just be perfect, guys. I think.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh,
He would
he
nail
would
that
kill
role.
it. I think also when we have unknown actresses, it can be kind of better though. We're kind of refreshing. In
Yeah,
a
no,
way.
absolutely. Because whenever it's somebody that you don't know,
You don't have impressions about
you don't
them
have any
already.
impressions, and you're not looking at them as like, oh, that's Scarlett Johansson, or oh, that's McKenna Grace.
Or you kind of already know what kind of performance they're going to give to the
Right.
role as well.
But like you kind of lose yourself into the character itself. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
that's you don't look at them as the actress, you look at them as the character. It's like that's Rapunzel.
Yep.
So if they do an unknown character or an unknown actress, that would be pretty cool, and I would like to see how they go with that. I mean, obviously we're many years away.
Yeah, we're probably at max probably 5, at the quickest 2. Like probably.
I could see them busting this out in 2-3 years.
Yeah, especially with now that they probably have been getting things going since Snow White.
Well, Snow White bombed. Lilo and Stitch made $1 billion.
Made $1 billion, so they're probably, but they're wanting to
But
win that
then
fan back with the remakes. As well.
Tron Ares.
Tron Ares, but that I don't think people connect the Tron Ares to the Disney remakes though. If you get what I'm saying.
It's not a Disney remake, but it is a Disney movie.
Yeah,
So
I get that.
So like Disney's got to play the numbers game and be like, okay, how are we going to make money this year? Because if they, if you list out all the movies that they've released this year across everything, across Star Wars, Marvel.
Well, they haven't released anything Star Wars wise.
Well, not this year.
Not yeah.
But next year, Mandalorian and Grogu, and that good old trailer that got a whopping 8 million views
in the first day on YouTube.
Oof. So,
yeah.
I mean, like we're already expecting that movie to probably bomb.
Yeah,
So they got to play the numbers game, and if they think that Tangled is one of those movies that's going to get them that money, which it should, yes, exactly.
But Snow White should have as well.
Well, again, if they do it correctly,
yeah.
So that's probably what's going to make them push to pull this movie out quicker.
Yeah,
at least that's what I'm expecting.
Oh yeah. But anyways, guys, what are you thinking about this? Are you excited for a live action Tangled movie? What do you guys think? Who should play Rapunzel? Who should play Mother Gothel? Do you like that Scarlett Johansson's playing? What did you guys think of our Glenn Powell casting for Flynn Rider? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty. Moving on, guys, to more negative news. Not super negative news, but something we got to talk about. And we are going to get into Peacemaker spoilers. It's been out for a week, guys. If you haven't seen it, go watch episode 1 through 7. You can skip 8 because honestly, after this, James Gunn is under a lot of fire.
Yes, because
the gun is turned on him.
Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I liked most of episode 8. Like the whole Peacemaker and his whole crew, the 11th Street Kids, their whole getting together and the joining of the relationships that they had forged and building their own company,
yeah,
that was super cool, and I was excited to see where they were going to go with that. But then the last 5 minutes where they just decide, hey, this thing that we've been looking for the last 4 episodes, this huge important thing that we're like, you know what, this is going to be, it's going to shake the bedrock of the DC universe.
It's going to go crazy, man.
Oh, we found a planet. It's empty. It's where we're going to throw prisoners. That's it.
And here's the more upsetting part. They have this in DC Comics. I don't know if you've heard it before. It's called the Phantom Zone.
It's crazy, right?
It's crazy. It's actually cool. It's actually a cool prison.
It's super cool whenever it's, Kryptonian made and, just this
that should have been, it should not have been Salvation. It should have been Phantom Zone, because then people would have been like, oh, now I see how this connects to Superman.
Yes.
I think people still would have been upset at the episode because honestly, James Gunn hyped up this episode.
No, he really did. It's like, it's going to be the biggest thing that ever happened in the DC universe. It's like we
The gun jammed, as
no.
people have been saying, and
Yes.
I love that saying, the gun jammed. That one's got me giggling a little bit.
It was just like it's crazy the amount of hype that he built up, and then it comes out to be, oh, it's just a prison planet. But then he keeps saying, no, 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 this prison planet's going to be super important for the upcoming DC projects. It's like, but dude, you left Peacemaker on this planet, and we were just getting at a really, really good point with the Peacemaker show, and then you're like, oh, Peacemaker's stuck on this planet. Oh, what about a season 3?
Nope.
No,
He's not focusing on it. He said never say never, but probably won't happen. Like, what? Like, and I said this in our spoiler review. This episode 8, should have been episode 1 of season 3.
yes,
Should have been episode 1 of season 3. Like, this was awful, in my opinion. I felt like they didn't waste the concept of Earth X, because Earth X is still in play.
Earth X is still in play,
But
and
it's
we
like,
still got Chris's brother.
yeah,
He's still over there. He's still ticked off.
yeah.
But then they kind of just all right, that door, we're just gonna forget about that door. Let's check out these other doors.
Yeah, and that was annoying. Also, as I look back at the season more and more, how many times were we gonna go back and forth on Chris getting away, Argus catching him, Chris getting away,
Oh
Argus
my
getting
gosh,
him,
yes.
Chris getting away? It was like we spent 5 episodes doing that, and
then we're trying to figure out okay, is Rick Flag Sr. angry at Chris? Is he gonna punish him? And then flip it around, it's like, oh no, he's just using him to find this portal. And then once he found the portal, it's like, you know what? No, I am gonna take revenge for you killing my son. So here
he
you
flipped
go.
his character instantly.
Oh my gosh, everybody's so ticked off with how they changed.
His character's
Rick
just
Flag's
Lex
character.
Luthor. It's just Lex Luthor 2.0, and it's
Well, because in Creature Commandos, he fought
with
alongside
metahuman.
metahumans, and he was developed a bond with them. And then it's like, oh nope, metahumans are bad. We got to throw them all in prison. Like, where'd this come from?
Yeah, it was like out of left field. Did not see it coming. RKO. Like, no one saw it coming, and it's like, but it wasn't a good one. Like,
No,
it was
it's not
horrible.
it's not
He
a good
botched
surprise.
it.
It's not a M Night Shyamalan. What the twist? It's just that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it was like, no.
Like what they do, because I love Frank Grillo. Frank Grillo is an amazing
Oh
actor.
yes, I loved him
And-
as Crossbones.
Oh, as Crossbones. I don't know if you ever watched. There was this movie called Boss Level where he basically relives the whole day over and over again.
So Groundhog's Day.
Basically Groundhog's Day, but there's a bunch of assassins trying to kill him.
Oh, there you go.
It's a fun movie. I highly recommend it. He does great in that movie. And then I loved him in Creature Commandos, and I loved him in this show for the most part, except for they changed his character in such a dramatic way, and it just really doesn't make any sense compared to his previous actions.
Yeah, and now we've talked about the Peacemaker, but the big thing is, guys, is people are not happy. And
Yeah.
James Gunn, after having a really solid Superman movie where about 80% of the people that went and saw it liked it, people are now like, I don't like what he's doing. And I've had multiple people ask me, Jacob, what do you think he should be doing? And personally, I keep saying it. He needs to put down the camera and get in the office.
Yes.
He
yes.
needs to
He
stop.
needs to be more Kevin Feige and less himself.
And
honestly.
I get it. If he wants to direct,
If he wants to direct, then someone else has to be in charge.
yes, and it can't
Because you can't do both. If you're going to be in charge of this entire universe, you literally have to be like, okay, I'm going to trust other directors
Yep.
to understand my vision, but add their flair to it. But if he's going to micromanage everything, because everything that's come out so far
Superman related.
is, Superman related, and James Gunn led, directed, written,
projects.
everything.
Yep.
Creature Commando, Superman, Peacemaker, and then coming up next, we've got Supergirl and Clayface.
And Green Lantern.
Green Lanterns, the show.
Those are not. He has overseen them, but he did not direct.
He's not
any
the
of them.
director, yes. So that's going to basically tell us, okay, what are we in for the rest of this cinematic universe?
Yeah.
How much of, Gunn's fingers are in these pies?
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's upsetting me is we are getting movies that we should not be getting for another 5-10 years. Like, I'm sorry. I love that you're doing a Clayface movie. That's cool. Because Clayface has never, to my knowledge, has never been
Not
done
in
live
live
action.
action,
He's
no.
never been done live action. So I think Clayface is really cool. Why are we doing that before we get a Batman movie?
No, absolutely.
I have a massive problem with that. And I get it, it's your gods and monsters, but Batman is Superman and Batman are your 1 and 2. And one day Batman's here and Superman's here, and one day Batman's here and Superman's here, and they switch constantly.
I think that whoever works over at DC, they have a huge fear of trying to make Batman movies. Because
Yeah.
for the previous DCEU, they had Batman and Batman versus Superman, and then they're like, okay, other than Justice League, we really don't want to touch Batman because we're afraid that we're going to mess him up. So we'll
Well,
put him
they
in
also
cameos here and there, but we're not going to do
yeah.
a Batman movie. It's
And
like
Zack Snyder was so heavy on let's make Batman kill people. No.
yeah, they kind of
That's not
it put
Batman.
a bad taste in everybody's mouth. It's like, come on, you're ruining one of the
That's
best
his core thing
characters.
is that he doesn't cross that line.
Exactly.
And I I love that they're doing a Green Lantern show. Don't get me wrong. I think
Yes.
that is a perfectly timed show.
Yes.
Green Lantern is perfectly, and I would not. But Supergirl, I feel like we shouldn't have gotten for another couple of years. And then the fact that he's speed rushing,
Superman 2.
it's like, and we're not getting Wonder Woman or Batman. This is annoying, and it's like you are just doing your projects, and
I mean, like of all the projects that he like announced, there were so many projects that were like people literally go, "Who? I've never heard of the Authority before." Like, who are
which he
these? Who are
sounds like
these
he's now
characters?
shelved. Now it's like
Probably. And like, there's so many like shows and movies that he put on that list.
yeah.
And then he's like sitting there's like, oh yeah, Batman. We'll get to him eventually. Wonder Woman, maybe next phase. It's rough to have these huge characters, that he has access to and could create amazing
Endless
stories with.
too.
And he's like, you know what I want to do? I want to make an Amanda Waller TV show because that's what everybody
Which
asked
we don't
for.
even know if that's gonna happen.
I don't know, and that's another thing that we're like, is that still happening? We don't know. I'm just like I said, there's a lot of those things that he announced that just
like Creature Commandos 2, he's
we
right
know
now
that
season
that's
2.
working.
He's writing that right now too. And I'm like, put down the camera, James. You need to stop because right now you are upsetting a lot of people in what you're doing. Like there's supposed to be a Swamp Thing
Yeah, another
movie as
Swamp
well,
Thing movie.
which like okay, good, but Swamp Thing should not be happening before a Justice League movie.
There's so many characters. Like there's a hierarchy to these characters.
Yeah.
And it's like I want to scoop up the people at the bottom before
The ones that he thinks are cool, and it's like
Yes.
that's fine. Like Booster Gold, cool. A lot of people want
Yeah,
Booster
a
Gold,
Booster Gold movie or TV show would be cool,
but just not
but
right now.
not right now. Like wait until we have an established universe of other characters that Booster Gold, because Booster Gold's whole thing is like he's a hero fanatic. He's a fan
Yeah.
from the future. He's like, you know, I'm going to go to the past, use future technology, be a hero just like all the people that I read about. Where are the people that he read about? We haven't seen any of them yet.
Yeah, it's and going back to like your cake analogy that you did earlier. It's like
Yeah.
we're baking a cake, but we're baking it in weird orders.
Yeah.
We're not doing the step by step.
So whisk the eggs. Don't break them yet. Don't break the eggs. Whisk them first.
Put them in the oven.
Put them in the oven.
Come out. Do more.
Add flour and sugar and baking soda.
Have a bunch of random people that you don't even know show up, and people at the party don't even know either. Like it's like, oh, I
Have them look at the batter. Ask them what they think of the cake, even though it's not done.
yeah, and it's just really unfortunate because I like James Gunn.
No, absolutely. Like, dude, Guardians of the Galaxy. There's a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 poster right up there. I love the Guardians movies. 100%. Every single time that he was in charge of a Guardians movie,
Perfect.
it was perfect. They came out perfect. And then, you know, I like Superman. I really do like Superman. I like Creature Commandos. I liked Peacemaker.
Episode 8 really was a backfire on him though.
Big time. Like the amount of backlash that is coming from a single episode.
Well, and he rushed so many things.
He did.
It's like, so we have this portal thing. We would have loved to have an entire season of all these, like the little crazy Munchkin world and the zombie world. We would have loved to see go to all of these different universes.
See, that could have been what season 3 was, like checking out all these different places.
And it sucks because I remember when it first came out, we were both saying, wow, we think James Gunn has done the multiverse better than Marvel has in one episode.
Well,
and now it's like,
well, that multiverse got screwed.
It's like this multiverse is not great. And also, why are we having, like, I loved the concept, but I'm also like, dude, this is technically your third project.
Mhm.
and you're already doing multiverse. Like we're already introducing that. Like
Yep.
w- we have too many components and too many cooks in the kitchen making this somewhat okay cake, but still I don't care for the slice.
It's a little runny. It's a
Yeah,
little runny.
it's just
Needs to bake a little bit longer.
needs a head chef. Needs
Yes.
a head chef and needs to stay in the head chef and
Head chef
observe.
just to observe and then tell everybody else what to do.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, what are you thinking about it? Are you frustrated? Are you really frustrated? Are you even caring about the DCU anymore because of all the things that went down? Did you like Peacemaker episode 8? Did you like everything else before episode 8? Let us know in the comments below. It's time, and you guys know it, for our weekly top 5. And guys, as you can see, our set is a little Halloweenified. We've got
A little bit.
a little bit. We tried to add a couple other things that just didn't look great. So we've got a little bit though for you guys. And so kicking off this Halloween season, we're getting closer to Halloween. We thought we would rank this week our top 5 favorite horror icons. So what does that mean? It can be anybody from a movie, TV, or video game, any media in general. And that it gives us the spooks. And every time we encounter it, whether it be the movie, TV, or video game, or anywhere else, we're just like, nope, screw that. Don't want to be doing that anymore. Or they gave us the spooks when we originally watched it. So, with all that out of the way, Paul, we will start it off with you.
All right. Sounds good. So, my honorable mention, I got Sam from Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat is one of my absolute favorite, not just Halloween movies, but horror movies in general. It's got a comic book aesthetic, and that really draws me to it. And it's an anthology, so there's a bunch of different stories happening all at the
Yes.
same time, which is super fun. And Sam is kind of like he's not a villain. He's like an overarching character that is just like he's the spirit of Halloween. He tries to make sure that everybody follows the traditions. Don't blow out your pumpkins before midnight. Uh, always check your candy. There might
Yep.
be razor blades in there and stuff. Like he's just this. He's not a demon or
He keeps
spirit.
the spirit alive.
Yes, exactly. He keeps the spirit of Halloween, and he's just a super fun character. And Spirit Halloween, the store, has been going nuts
Oh,
with him.
yes.
And like
Oh my
I
gosh.
think they've helped keep his character alive well beyond just the movie. And please, I'm praying for a sequel. It's been rumored for so long, and I want a Trick or Treat 2 so far, so much. My number 5 pick, I got Pennywise. Specifically, I do love Pennywise from the newer It
He
movies.
loves Skarsgård.
Skarsgård is a fantastic actor, but dude, Tim Curry, he was the man. He was the one. Yeah, old. Great. Thanks. Appreciate that. But listen, hiya, Georgie. Don't you want a balloon? You cannot tell me that if you heard someone saying that to you from a sewer drain, you would not sprint the other direction in a million
Oh,
miles an hour.
100%. I mean, clowns in general are creepy. Let's be honest here.
But he's the one who started the clown craze. Like, dude, I can't even think of a creepy clown before Tim Curry as Pennywise. He's the one who made an entire generation of people, any kid that grew up in the 90s, see this dude in their nightmares. All right? And you cannot tell me that it was such a cult classic. And if it wasn't for Tim Curry's Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård Pennywise wouldn't exist.
Well, yeah, fair enough, because people wouldn't have liked the original.
Dude, like, you think people are going to read a 900-page book?
Oh my gosh.
No, we were lucky to get a 2 VHS copy of the original It series.
Well, and the good thing is that we're getting that Welcome to Derry series.
And
here
that,
in a couple,
oh my gosh.
Is it? I don't think it starts this.
It's this
week?
month. Not this week, but I think
It's next week.
Next week,
because
yes.
the 26th, I think, is when it starts. So we
And,
got a couple
oh my
weeks.
god, that's gonna be so good.
And then they've got the 3 seasons. Oh yes, we've talked about it, guys.
Yeah.
We are excited
We're
about
super
it.
excited. I love Pennywise. I mean, come on, he's killer clown. You cannot tell me that is not one of the greatest horror icons of all time. My number 4 pick, Slender Man. So, for those of you who don't know, Slender Man is he originated as a creepypasta, which basically means a online spooky story.
Yes.
So it's like started in Reddit, and basically he's just this entity that hangs out in the woods, super duper tall guy wearing a suit, blank face. He has no face. He's like a faceless apparition, but he's got the super long arms that stretch all the way down. And a lot of people found out about Slender Man, me included, through the video game Slender.
And it was such a big craze
It was
too when
huge. I
it
mean,
came
dude,
out.
every YouTube celebrity was playing it. PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, everybody played Slender.
Markiplier.
Markiplier. They all played it, and it's what gave a lot of them their kick and got them super popular.
Yeah.
Because like everybody was playing Slender, and I played Slender, and dude, I am telling you, I pooped my pants. That game was so scary, and here's the thing, it's very low graphic, very low res, and there's not much happening in the game except for you running around the woods. You're picking up pages, and at the same time, every once in a while, you turn to the left or turn to the right,
He's right there.
and he's right there. But god dang, if it would the atmosphere, the music, and everything about that,
You're very immersed in the world.
Exactly. That's what 100% what it is. You are immersed, and I was playing this game in a living room with all my family around me. They're all watching TV and doing other stuff, and I'm playing this game, and I still scared the bejesus out of me, even though I was like in this, quote unquote safe environment.
Safe environment, yeah.
No, it was not safe. Slender Man, no. Anyways, my number 3 pick, Chucky. Again, as a 90s kid, Chucky and Child's Play is pivotal to our youth because so many kids, we found a Chucky doll at a Spencer's gift store, and we were like, what is this? And then our parents are like, yeah, no, we shouldn't let you watch that movie. But we're going to because this is the 90s and parents don't care what their children watch.
Exposed to everything.
Shout out to my sister JJ for exposing me to tons of horror movies as a child. I appreciate it so much. Definitely didn't, turn me into the person I am today. But no, dude, Chucky is another one of those huge icons that you hear Chucky's laugh, everybody knows who it is.
Yep.
Like it's such an iconic, and Brad Dourif is the person who voices Chucky. He has such an iconic voice and such just a malignant presence to him that he almost honestly cannot be bested when it comes to any type of just evil laugh and evil presence coming from just a voice. Because I mean, yes, the doll itself is super duper creepy, but you could just hear the pitter patter of feet and hear the and
it was him and Slappy.
Yes,
just are the pinnacle for
absolutely.
Creepy dolls.
100%.
Like the
Slappy
pinnacle.
a little more child friendly, even
though he's oh my gosh, dude.
Whenever you actually look at what Slappy does in the books and in the show, I'm just gonna take your soul and put it into a dummy for eternity.
I mean, and guys, we're not talking about Slappy from like the most recent Goosebumps movies. No. We're talking about the show that they did.
Yes.
That version of Slappy chills.
Oh, no, 100%.
Chills.
And Slappy in the books had a dark brown hair color.
Yes.
But in the show,
he had that red
hair. I wonder where they got that from.
Yeah.
Anyways, Chucky, you can't beat Chucky. Chucky's crazy. My number 2 pick, the Grabber, a very relatively new character to the scene.
Yes.
But dude, we just saw Black Phone 2 today, and we'll talk about that later on the podcast. But I think that the Grabber is going to become one of the mainstays in horror legends.
Oh yes.
Like I can see him sticking around just as long as Jason and Freddy. There are multiple sequels.
Especially if they keep writing him the way that they've been writing him. He's had this metamorphosis in a way where he was more of a like a Jason or like a Michael Myers, and now he's gone into a Freddy.
Like he is supernatural from the beyond. Like, and we'll talk more about that when we get to the movie itself. But the Grabber, even if you don't even think about the second movie, if you just take the Grabber from the first Black Phone movie, guys, the first Black Phone movie is one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
That's awesome. And
it's because of Ethan Hawke's portrayal as the Grabber. So I am super stoked to see him in this sequel and hopefully future sequels, because he's just an awesome character and super malignant and malevolent and very, very, unique, I would say.
Yeah, and you don't. The thing too is, even though he's a big selling point in those Black Phone movies,
Hmm.
he's not on screen a whole lot.
No,
They
no,
use him sparingly, but even throughout both films, he's looming.
the
You feel his
presence.
presence the
Yes.
entire time, even when he is not on screen, and that's hard to do. And his
Yeah.
characters just, yeah, they do a
The,
great job.
the the only thing I'm worried about is
He goes to New
luckily
York or he goes to
goes to
space.
space. No, not that. Ethan Hawke's a huge big name actor.
Yeah,
So are they going to be able to keep him? Yeah,
that
for
and
multiple
Mason
sequels.
Thames as well has
Mason
been.
Will Thames.
He's been
Well,
doing great.
I can see them veering away from Mason and the person who plays his sister Gwen. I cannot for the life of me remember her name right now. I can see them veering away from their characters
Doing other characters.
and focusing just on the grabber and him just haunting basically any other, because like that's what happened in the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, is like they kept Freddy
Mhm.
was the main character of those movies,
Yep.
and they just swapped in and swapped out new teens for him to viciously kill.
Yep.
And I can see them doing that with the grabber. I'm just worried that I don't know if they're going to be able to keep Ethan Hawke the whole time.
He's also getting up there in age.
He is. But I mean, for Freddy, they kept Robert Englund for almost all those movies up until they did the remake, which
Yeah.
that remake sucked. But I don't think, Robert Englund became a big name actor because of Friday the 13th. Ethan Hawke was big name before.
Oh
this.
yeah, he was already a self-made. He was already a self-made
Oh,
man,
yeah.
and
So
he just.
I don't think they're going to be able to keep him for all the movies that come out after this, if there are movies that come out after this, which I hope there are. So maybe they might do prequels and go to a younger version of the grabber.
Who knows?
I mean, who knows? But I would love to see more grabber, and he's just awesome. So that's why he's my number 2. And number 1, slowly creeping in like the creepy man he is, Jason Voorhees, dude. Pinnacle of slasher.
Yeah.
I mean, if you say slasher, people think of 3 people: Freddy, Michael, Jason.
Yep.
Jason, like that's the Mount Rushmore of
But you have
horror
one
icons.
more. You have one more, and you probably got.
I know you got one more. And
Rushmore has got 4.
I know
so-
Rushmore's got 4, but we'll talk about
My 4th.
your 4th. Who's the 4th president on the Taft? We'll talk about your Taft.
Oh, we'll
later.
talk about my Taft.
Yeah, we'll talk about your Taft later. I'm talking about my Washington, my Lincoln, and my Jefferson right now. Or it's not Taft, it's Roosevelt. I'm an idiot. Sorry, excuse me.
Good job.
Hey, listen, math teacher, not a history teacher. Anyways, Jason. Jason is just one of he is not an evil character. That's one of the things about Jason.
Yeah.
It's not that he's evil. He's just a force of nature. If you
Natural selection, some may call him.
Well, pretty much. Natural selection, aka don't do drugs, don't have underage sex, don't do anything near Camp Crystal Lake. If you end up in his
Vicinity.
if you're in his territory, that's what he is. He's just a territorial predator.
He's just a security guard.
Exactly. Don't go into Camp Crystal Lake after hours. The security guard will escort you out with haste.
He'll put you in a tent and he'll bang you against a tree.
One of the best kills of all time. And that's one of the things I also love about Jason. So many unique kills.
Creative, yeah.
Oh my gosh, creative kills. Him and Freddy. It was like Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger fighting for who had the best, action movies.
Films, yeah.
This was Jason and Freddy. Who's going to have the best kills in their movies?
Yep.
And they were back and forth, and they had some extremely creative kills. Jason has some of the best creative kills I've ever seen, even in the crappy Jason movies, which we're not going to talk about. But even in those movies, Jason Goes to Manhattan, he has an amazing scene where he's having a fist fight with a dude, and the dude goes, "Give me your best shot." And Jason, one punch man, knocks his head off clean. It's just iconic, and that's why Jason's my number 1 iconic horror movie villain.
All right, and then run it down for us one more time.
All right, so we got Sam from Trick or Treat, Pennywise from It, Slender Man from, Slender and any other Slender Man related media, Chucky from Child's Play, the Grabber from Black Phone, and Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th.
Awesome. So we will now move over to my list, and We always tell you guys whether or not there's repeats. I don't believe there are
This
any
time there are no
repeats. There
repeats.
are no
There
repeats.
almost was one. There was one
Yeah,
that's
there
on
was
your list that
one.
I almost had, but I swapped it out.
He's changed your mind. So for my honorable mention, guys, I have The Nun. Now, here's why. I really like the Conjuring universe. Say what you want about Conjuring 3 and Conjuring 4 was bad, and some of the other ones were just, some of the Annabelle movies were not great. I love The Nun. Now, The Nun 2, I hate that movie. That movie is awful. The Nun, the actual movie, is so bad it's good in my opinion. I love it
I haven't
in a
watched it
way.
yet.
And then Conjuring 2, that is probably my favorite supernatural horror movie. Like it is just amazing. And that is because of The Nun. The Nun creeped me out when I watched it when I was like 12 or 13. Oh, that thing creeped me out so much, but I loved the demon itself. It just was so cool.
Oh yeah,
I come from a Catholic background, guys, so that kind of, I guess, enticed me a little bit more. I don't
yeah.
know why, but that kind of entices me in a way. So I thought,
Well, a lot of horror stems from childhood.
yeah, and so that was another thing. I mean, but the Nun is just creepy, and I love the Nun, and I think that's, I mean, that's why I have her as my honorable mention.
Yeah. And
So
I never watched The Conjuring 2, but I do remember seeing the trailer and this image right here.
that jump scare,
That
oh
jump
my
scare
gosh,
is
oh my
ridiculous.
gosh, dude,
And
it
I've
is.
never even seen the movie, but I know this right here is like that would probably give me some
Oh,
nightmares.
it's, yeah, it's a crazy good jump scare. All right, moving on to my number 5, and this was the one that Paul almost put on his list and then switched it out. I have Jigsaw. I have always loved the concept of the Saw movies, no matter how good or bad they are. I've always loved the concept of, hey, you did something bad, so I'm going to put you in a punishment that's kind of related to the thing you did bad, and I want to see if you actually care about your life and are you going to reform yourself. Like that's it's
It's
so messed up.
taking therapy to
Yeah.
the worst possible level.
Yes, and I John Kramer is such a unique villain.
Mhm.
I will say once he died and they kept finding ways to bring him back and everyone's a freaking apprentice.
Oh my gosh,
That
so
is
many
awful.
apprentices.
That is awful. But the most recent one they did, Saw X,
That was great.
it was really
It was
good.
crazy that for once, like
He's the
he's the
protagonist.
protagonist. We're rooting for
You
him.
feel bad for him when he's trying to get his cancer fixed, and these people screw him over out
And
for a
then
quick
it's like,
buck.
you know what? They deserve it.
Yeah, you
They
screwed the
deserve
wrong
it.
person, and I know they're right now they're working on the sequel for it, and I am
Yes.
excited. I think they're bringing back the same people, so
Of
that's
course, they
great.
need to. I mean, Tobin Bell, like, fantastic actor. And
I don't know how he's still kicking, dude.
no,
Oh
for
my
real, like,
gosh.
the dude, he's got to be pushing 90.
And it's funny because
if
he plays a
not,
character with cancer, and he's like, "Cancer, you're not getting me." Like he keeps
No,
dancing on its grave.
for real. But one of the funniest scenes is whenever they do a flashback in I want to say like Saw 5 or 6.
Yeah, you don't remember because they're all mixed.
They kind of blur
After
together.
3, they
After
all
3,
blur.
they blur big time.
Yeah.
But one of those later Saw movies, they do a flashback with a quote unquote young Tobin Bell, and the way they
Yeah.
the way they youngified him was like, take a hat,
Put
put
it
it
on.
on backwards.
Oh, it
That's
was.
a young John Kramer, and we're
He's
looking at him
gotcha.
like, that's not a young John Kramer.
He still looks pretty old.
But even in this most recent movie goes back in time. It's in between
Yes.
Saws 1 and 2.
Yes.
And
The only one they did bad was Amanda. Amanda did
she
not.
did not age well, unfortunately, and they tried to make her look
Yeah, they
young.
tried to make her wear like the crop top type shirt, and I'm like,
Nah,
no.
let's just okay.
I think she's 50 too. The actress
I
is
think
50.
so. It's like, listen, we'll suspend our disbelief and think, okay, this is in the past. We'll suspend
Yeah.
our disbelief as long as we get a good Saw movie
And we did.
with a good Tobin Bell, John Kramer.
Good kills as well.
Oh my gosh, excellent kills! Like, oof, some of those kills made
The
me
brain one,
squeamish.
the brain one
was
oh my
crazy.
gosh! But I love, and then Billy the Puppet is.
Oh, he's iconic.
Yeah, I love Billy's fun.
He's a Fortnite skin.
Yeah, and I have him. I have him.
Same here.
So yeah. So number 5, Jigsaw. Number 4, I have the Smile Demon, guys, and it's not so much the look of the Smile Demon, guys. It's what the Smile Demon does. I have never been in a movie where I am like clenched up like I don't want to see the jump scare because I was jumping out of my seat.
Mhm.
Smile 1 was my biggest surprise of that year. I saw it with one of my buddies, and both of us got out of that movie going, "What the fuck did we just see?" Because we were by far the best jump scares. You do not see them coming.
Oh yeah.
And once you think it's gonna happen, nope. They subvert your expectations, and I love it. And this Smile demon causes it. The smiles are creepy. Everything. Me and Paul saw Smile 2 together.
God
We
damn.
were both like this.
Like literally like
No.
because there were so many scenes, especially the scene where all the like the backup dancers.
Oh my gosh, dude, we both
Oh,
jumped. We
I hate
both.
that scene. I hate it so much. They're just crawling like this amalgamous blob.
That one, I no, I was thinking of when she's at stage rehearsal.
Oh
That
yeah,
jump
that
scare
one too.
because we're both like, oh, she's just at rehearsal, and then just I was like, oh my gosh, guys, here's how much I hate that jump scare. About 2 weeks ago, my grandfather is a big horror person. He got me into horror, but he does not go to the theater, so he knows I love going to the theater. He'll just tell me, is it good or is it bad, and do we need to watch it? Do we not need to watch it? So I told him, let's watch Smile 2. So we sat down, watched Smile 2 about 2 weeks ago. The scene came on with that jump scare, and I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, I am not doing it.
I'll be right back, Grandpa. Give me a second. Okay, is it done?
Yeah, no,
All right, all right.
I was like, oh, I hated it. I was like, I'm gonna go upstairs, say hi to Nana for a second. You keep watching.
Oh
Like,
my
I was
gosh.
like, no, thank you. So, and
That's
then,
kind of mean, dude.
yeah,
That's kind of mean.
and then, well, he doesn't get scared that he's
Okay.
not a jumpy person, but he'll just be like, oh,
Did he
dang.
Jump, did he jump on that?
I don't.
one?
He was like, that was a pretty good one. I was like, that's it. He's like,
That's
yeah, it's
it.
pretty good.
The only reaction. Yeah, pretty good.
But
Pretty
dude, he was. I mean, he was young when Jason, the first
Right.
movie, came out, and that was.
Yeah,
That's the
no.
only one. When I talked to him about horror, that's the one that really creeped him
Like
out. When
the-
he
the
jumps
very
out of the
first-
boat,
Yeah,
that is when he was a kid. That was the one that spooked him.
that is an iconic jump scare, and definitely that's another one that scarred a whole generation of people.
Yeah, but the other thing, the Smile Demon, when it comes out, oh
It
my
is the
gosh,
creepiest, and the fact that it's mostly like actual, like it's not CGI.
yeah. Which, oh my gosh, I can't imagine working on this thing. That thing would give me nightmares.
Like I think it had like 7 puppeteers working all the different pieces.
Ugh.
And then the updated version in Smile 2 on the stage, that thing is just
Gross
monstrous.
and slimy and ugh.
Like, you ever played the video game The Evil Within?
I've heard of it.
All right, it gives me that kind of vibe because like those kind of demons that they just come out and it's like that thing's got too many arms and too many eyes and too many faces and too many teeth and everything is just
And it also, the other thing, it keeps you on your toes because the
Oh my
entire
gosh.
movie, in
You
both
have
movies,
no
you have no idea
idea.
what's actually going on, what's real, what's
like
not.
what's real, what's not. Is this a real person? Is this a demon?
Did I actually just kill that person? Did I not
Oh
actually
my
kill that
gosh!
person?
Like yeah, like the fake outs, the psych outs that these movies do with you, they mess with your emotions as much as they do just like scaring you.
Yes, I
The
would.
fact that almost half of the Smile 2 movie was
Faked.
after it was faked. It was all in her head, and it was just the demon trying to get her on stage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, and it's. I want two things. First off, I want to Smile 3 because I want
Oh,
to see what
100%.
happens to all these infected people. Second off, I want to see a prequel because I want to know the origins of this demon. Where this
Yes.
demon came from, how it was created. So yeah, we've gone on about this guy. Creepy.
It's
So
very creepy.
number 3, I have Michael Myers. I love Michael Myers. I think Michael Myers, like Jason, is just a brute force.
Absolutely.
You can't get him. And my favorite Halloween movie is not even the original. It's the one that they did, I think, in 2017. When they did
The reboot.
the reboot
Or
one.
not the reboot, the,
But-
the requel is what they
Requel
call
or
it.
whatever. Yeah, it was like supposed to be a sequel to the original one.
Just the original,
original,
none of the
nothing
others happened.
and we're not gonna talk about the 2 movies that followed it, but that movie
That movie was
Was-
great.
awesome. The way that Jamie Lee Curtis's character pretty much traps him in there, big brained. Like, I love that movie, and that
Yes.
one's my favorite Halloween movie. It's also the first one that I watched, guys. So that is why. I mean, when you watch
I-
something for the first time, you get introduced, and he's awesome.
I mean, the issue with when you have a lot of sequels is you get a lot of hits and very, very, very
Oh,
many
dude, tell
misses.
me about it. Like me, I went and right when I had watched it when I was like 12 or 13, I had my dad was like, "Hey, let's order the rest of the Halloweens on Blu-ray."
Mhm.
I didn't get through all of them because they
Nah,
got so unwatchable.
they get really bad, especially like Halloween 1 and Halloween 2 classics. I mean,
Yes.
you literally cannot beat those. Halloween 3 is not even Michael Myers, but it's still a decent
It's a
watch.
good, yeah, it's a decent, they tried to do the,
They just wanted to make it a
anthology.
they want to make an anthology, just make it about the holiday, not about the
Yeah.
character. But everybody was like, no, we want more Michael.
Yeah.
So they gave us more Michael, and unfortunately, some of those later
They just
movies
went flat.
they
And
went super flat. The whole like the rune on his hand, and
yeah,
then
demons. It was like it was stupid. Like we don't with Michael Myers and same with Jason. We don't need to know why they
no,
are.
we
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 just
just we just want, hey, that dude's gonna kill everybody he sees. Cool, that's all we need to know. Let's roll.
yeah, like and that's when the great movies of the Friday the 13th and the greats of the Halloween are the ones where they just are.
It's
You're
just
in the vicinity of them and they're gonna kill you.
exactly.
Yeah. So and Michael Myers is my number three. My number two.
X gonna give it to you.
So Mr. X from Resident Evil 2 remake. This one has made me shit my pants. Oh my gosh. Not
Oh yeah.
actually, but guys, I oh no, I just can't. He is the coolest stalker in all of the Resident Evil games and just the boom boom boom
No, the
boom
fact that you
the
can hear
entire
him.
time you can hear him. I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh.
"No, I hate this."
You could
And
be
then
7 rooms away, and you're like, I know he's gonna get here in 37.2 seconds.
you're hiding in the corner ready with your shotgun to stun him.
Yeah.
And then it gets even worse because sometimes all of a sudden his footsteps go away. You're like, where'd he go? And he breaks through the wall right in front of you, and you, oh my gosh. Oh,
Hi, I was waiting.
yeah. Mr. X just creeps me out. I love his design. I love his boss fight. I think he is just a very cool stalker. And like we said, we picked icons that we felt gave us the heebie jeebies, and he gives me the heebie jeebies
For
every single
sure.
time I go back to play the Resident Evil 2 remake. All right. But my number one, if you guys have been listening to no one's surprised, is Ghostface. Ghostface in Scream
Yeah.
was the first ever horror movie I watched. He was the character I fell in love with. I love Ghostface. I love the idea of Ghostface where it's a new person every single time. Some have worked better than others, but like I've said, compared to every single other big slasher franchise, if 3 is your worst movie, you're doing all right.
That's true. That is very
Like
true. I mean, it's
3
very
is still
hard.
watchable.
Yeah, it's very hard to say that Scream has had a bad movie.
Yeah, it's. I think the big problem with 3 was the logic of it.
Yeah, there was
That
some
was the
there
big.
was some logic things. They were trying to retcon some stuff from the first movie. Just
Yeah,
it's like we don't need that. Listen, just give us somebody who has some anger, resentment towards
yeah.
the main characters.
And the reason why would have made
And
sense,
no, it would have.
but they didn't execute it the best. Also, the way they did the voice changing thing, where it could be anyone's
Yeah,
voice, I was
no,
like, I'm sorry,
that's a
what?
little bit too far fetched, especially for it's supposed to be a more grounded movie
Grounded 100%.
compared to
All the
Michael
other,
Myers
yes,
or Jason or Freddy. They all get supernatural at one point or another. Ghostface is one of the ones who has not gotten supernatural,
and he shouldn't ever.
and no, absolutely. Like, and you're right. The fact that it's a different killer every single movie, it keeps you guessing. Like, who is it? Who do I got to be afraid of? Especially with the most recent movie, making it the whole family.
Well, and it was 3 of them.
There was 3 of them
Like,
instead of the 2 that we. I was like, oh, it's always 2 killers. There's always a second killer. Except for this time, no, it's switcheroo. It's 3.
I also think because we're on 5, yeah. I think 5 and
6.
yeah, we'll be on 7 when it comes out.
Yeah.
But in 5 when they killed
Dewey.
yeah.
Oh man,
That is my favorite kill in the entire thing because it is brutal.
It is
Up the
very
spine.
brutal.
And I am upset. And I'm talking to you, MK1. More flaws to you. MK1, the fact that that was not a fatality or a brutality pisses me off because that is the most brutal kill in Scream up the freaking spine. And I'm sorry. If Scream 7, you can have Stu. You can have Stu. I'm fine with that. You can have Stu in there and bring him back as a killer. That's fine. Yes, because even though the TV brought him back, maybe he didn't die.
We
That's
love
fine.
Matthew Lillard.
Yes. You bring Dewey back. That is dumb. No one is surviving that. No one. Absolutely no one. So do not bring him back. You had a good end to his character. Keep him dead. So, yes, Ghostface is my number one. Well, guys, that will do it for our weekly top five. What did you guys think about it? What are your top five horror icons? Did you guys like our list? Would you rearrange anything? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. Well, moving on to some Marvel rivals, they dropped yesterday. They have been teasing us saying that there's this new mode that's going to come, and we were thinking, oh, maybe it's another. Like they had a new one come out that was like a Clintar map where you collect resources, and it's okay. Not my favorite. I like what they tried.
I like what they tried. I'm just kind of tired of Clintar maps, to be honest.
Yeah, I
There's
am
a lot of them.
Yeah, and they all kind of look
the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's like, God, which one are we on this time?
Yeah. So they announced though they're doing a PvE and it is a Marvel Zombies game mode. Oh my gosh. And
that's gonna be fun.
And the main bosses, you're pretty much going to go through waves, and the characters. Who are the characters that you're going to be able to play?
So the characters you can play as are. I just had it up, and of course it disappears.
Oh wait, was it right? There we go.
So you play as Thor, Blade, Magic, Jeff, and Punisher. So you've got one Vanguard that you can play as. You've got 3 DPS, and you've got 1 healer. So that's a pretty good
ratio. Also, they are going to add some special abilities for them so that they can kind of fight off these hordes of zombies. Also, so there's going to be 2 bosses. You're going to have your mini boss of Namor Zombie, and you're going to have your big end game boss as Scarlet Witch.
Of course.
So
the Queen of the Dead.
And they showed maybe a 30-second little sizzle reel of how it's going to play, and it just looks really fun.
It looks really fun.
And I think they've done it. One of my favorite things from Overwatch was the Junkenstein's Revenge that they did every single year. I really enjoyed playing that game mode. It's like a zombies game mode. You got to protect. You have to protect these castle gates from these zombies getting in. So instead of you going at the zombies, you're protecting from the zombies.
Okay.
So I think this is their spin on it. And so I'm hoping they eventually have a game mode come out where you can play with all the characters.
I would hope so. I mean, like they have been tweaking game modes here and there. Like you have the Clone Rumble where you could play as 6v6 of all the same characters. That's always super fun.
You have the big pop head one.
Yes, I mean, like they've obviously this is the thing. The Marvel Rivals crew, they listen to the audience. They listen to their fans, and they do things that make us excited for the game and keep coming back and keep playing it.
Yes.
And this is one of those things. Is like, dude, I hope that this mode sticks around for a while.
Yeah, and it's also it's going to drop
October 23rd.
October 23rd. So it comes out within the next couple of days. I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday it comes out. I think it is.
Yeah, looks like it.
So we're gonna get it. Also, additionally, it looks like we're gonna get our Marvel Zombie skins with Blade, and we're gonna get it with Scarlet Witch.
That's gonna be fun to play.
And they didn't show Namor, but if they're making a zombie one as a mini boss, I would say
they would give him a skin too.
He's safe in there. So it looks like they've got another win up, and it's exciting. And Marvel Rivals just keeps this train going.
They really do. And I mean, like, of course, they want our money. They're gonna get all these money from all these skins, but I mean,
fingers crossed it's a zombies pass. I doubt it, but
I mean, they do a lot of passes, which is cool. I like that they do a lot of passes instead of just like, here's a skin. Here's a skin. Here, 20 more bucks. Here's a skin.
Yes.
That's what Fortnite's doing to us. And
with Fortnite.
Oh my gosh,
my gosh.
You want Scooby and Shaggy? Here's a skin.
Grabber came out yesterday.
I know Grabber. I need to get him. And then the rest of the Mystery Inc. gang, and then the Mystery Machine itself. Like, literally everything's a separate thing. And unfortunately, it's like, I want all of these skins.
You got to cut it short, though, at some
know,
point. Because you got to get a Marvel Rivals skin here, too.
I know.
Like, they are taking all of our money. Taking all of it. But game mode-wise, it is nice because like I said, I've never logged into Marvel Rivals and been like, well, there's nothing for me to do.
No, that's true. I mean, you've always got something to play as. Like every once in a while, we do competitive. I'll jump in every once in a while, just play some regular games, or I'll do the what's the Doom mode?
Doom match, I
Doom
think.
match,
Yeah.
yeah. And like there are a bunch of different fun game modes, and this is going to be one of them. Obviously, it's coming out as Halloween themed for
Yep.
the holiday. I just hope it sticks around for a while because I think this would be a really fun game mode just to stick around and
For when you're getting your ass kicked in competitive
and
or
you're like,
regular
I'm
games.
so tired of playing against Scarlet Witch mains and Jeff mains. I'm done with them. Let me go kill some zombies for a minute.
Yes. Let me go actually kill Scarlet Witch
Exactly.
without her doing
Like,
little stupid tricks.
It's gonna be so cathartic. It's gonna be so cathartic. It's like this is worth 10 years of therapy.
If you guys couldn't tell, Paul's least favorite character in the game is Scarlet Witch.
She's just auto aim. That's all she is. She's auto aim and insta kill.
As you guys know, Paul is a Spider-Man main, and so it just doesn't go well for him sometimes.
No, it doesn't. And I'll be honest, guys, I'm not good at Spider-Man. I just love Spider-Man. So even though he is one of the hardest characters to play as, and I am not good as him, I'm going to continue playing him until I get him to Lord and even further beyond, because I love his character.
Yeah.
But god dang it, Scarlet Witch. Every time I pop in, it's like, oh, nope, you're dead. You're dead.
Pure chaos. Like, that's it. Guys, and here's what I'm doing. I'm being a petty friend, and I'm lording Scarlet Witch right now. Well, right now I'm working on Daredevil, but once Daredevil's done, it's Scarlet Witch time. It's Scarlet Witch time just to be like...
Here's the worst part. So he plays Scarlet Witch for a couple matches, and he gets MVP a couple times, gets tons of kills. Is like, Scarlet Witch is so easy. No wonder people play Scarlet Witch all the time.
Same with Squirrel Girl.
And Squirrel Girl, yeah, absolutely. I try to play Scarlet Witch, and I can't do anything. It's like, I don't understand how these other people are getting all these insta-kills and auto-aim kills, and I'm like sitting there, I'm trying to kill one person.
Yeah.
Can't even manage that. Like, maybe I just suck at the game. It's very possible. I never said I was a pro gamer. But you would think with a character that's literally just like point in that general direction, hold right trigger till they're dead. You would think that I would get some kills.
You get something, or in her ult, but it just doesn't usually...
You know how bad I am with ults. If I try an Iron Man ult or a Spider-Man ult or anybody ult, you know how many people I normally hit?
Goose egg. Big old goose egg. But anyways, guys, what are you thinking about this new zombies mode? Are you excited for it? Are you guys going to log in right when it comes out?
Maybe I'll finally get a kill with an ult.
Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. Well, moving on here. We're going to get into some spoilers about Gen V Episode 7. So if you guys haven't go and see it, go see it. It's probably the best episode from the season. It's
definitely a good episode.
And it's got us excited for Episode 8. So we'll give you guys a couple seconds. Okay, so fuck you. Paul was right, guys. Paul was dead on the money.
I'm the prediction master.
Paul was dead on the money, and we find out that Godolkin, yes, the old dude was Godolkin, but Godolkin was controlling Cypher. And Cypher is not actually Cypher. He's
just some rando who just happened to get mind controlled.
Ralph Bonard. We got Ralph Bonard.
He's 100% another Ralph Boner. We thought he was going to be someone important, and no, he's just some rando.
Which sucks, because I really liked the actor. The actor that played Cypher
he was
awesome.
Great, and he did a very good villain. Like you even said, he's menacing. Like he's more menacing than Homelander sometimes.
We'll have to see what this actor does with Godolkin. Actually,
like hopefully he plays the same, charismatic personality with that hint of maliciousness.
Yes,
and we saw that a little bit. Like, dude, poor whatever his name was, Underwear.
Beast. That's what I called him, because he pretty much was Beast. He had hands for feet, and he was just like, yeah, your power's useless.
Your power's useless, and
you're dead.
Bye.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
And he's like, let's begin. And then they're playing Frank Sinatra over it, like it's another la-di-da day. And it's like, oh my gosh. We still have to figure out why he's trying to kill all these soups and only wants the...
Well, remember, so like his whole thing, his project, Odessa project, was to create not just soups,
but super soups.
God-level soups. And if he walks around, he's like, your power is feet turned to hands, not worthy. Your power is you have a black hole butthole, not worthy. He's gonna go around and take out
The
all
B
of their
girl is gonna
suits.
that B.
The B girl.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
which I'm fine with her being. Oh my gosh, she's so annoying.
She's very annoying.
Oh my gosh,
But
she's
there's a lot of soups that we're gonna see that are gonna be
dead.
ixnayed, and he's just gonna be like, "Nah, I'm culling the herd, making sure that only the worthy are saved." So hopefully, Marie and the rest of the crew, they can stop him before he
Yes.
gets through a lot of people. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do another prediction.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make you even more angry. I got a prediction that he's gonna start killing all these soups, and Homelander will return, making his cameo
Oh
again.
yes, he will.
And I think that he's gonna be the one. He's gonna team up with Marie and the rest of them to stop Godolkin. Because here's the thing: even though Homelander is like, I am the best superhero
He
of
doesn't
all
want
time,
to be controlled by Godolkin.
he doesn't want to be controlled by Godolkin, and he's also like, no, why would you hurt your own kind? That was the thing that he said to
Yes.
Marie
Yes.
at the end of season 1. Why would you hurt your own kind? We're all soups. It's soups versus
I
humans,
got another one for
not
you.
soups versus soups.
Got another one for you. She's gonna bring him back to life. Godolkin's gonna go on a big killing spree.
Mm-hmm.
She'll bring him back to life.
Bring who back to life?
All the soups that he killed, or a couple of them.
Dude.
Maybe he kills Jordan.
Oh, I could see. I could see him killing Jordan
or sister,
or the sister again. God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but no. Here, remember, every time that she uses her power to heal someone, dude, whoever's in the vicinity,
that may be the
gets
puddle of blood that her
messed
sister
up.
keeps seeing.
Yes,
And maybe she makes the ultimate sacrifice. Like they finally beat Godolkin, but
she's gonna sacrifice herself and her super duper healing power to save all the people that Godolkin killed. And it's like she's gonna give her life to sacrifice and save everybody else. I can see that happening.
And a fun thing, I told you this, I told Paul this before the podcast, but then you have Polaris?
Polarity.
Polarity's Magneto and Godolkin's Professor X, guys. It is
Pretty much.
Professor X versus Magneto. Like, that is exactly what this is here.
Except this time, Magneto's a good guy. Professor X is a very, very
bad guy. Magneto doesn't have
big.
very big.
Very big
He's
guy.
like Professor X, but
big.
And then Magneto, he doesn't actually have to wear his helmet. He doesn't have a helmet in this one. He's just the magnetic field, la-da-da, big words.
Oh my gosh, that is 100%. He's just like, yeah, I'm protecting my head. I'd never realized that. He's 100% doing the Magneto thing. I'm protecting my brain from you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's just Magneto.
It is 100%
that fight
Magneto.
scene was fun though. Where
the fight scene was super
whack-a-mole.
fun. Yeah, like can you play whack-a-mole? Like, okay, which of these 3 guys are you gonna have to fight next? It's like at that point, it's like, don't ask them to help you fight him. Tell them to get out because he by himself, he's not strong. The Cypher body that he was inhabiting was in fact a human body, and that was what Marie said. Is like, I don't sense any V in his blood, and that's when I called it out and I said, that's not the real Cypher. He's being controlled by the actual Cypher, who happened to be Godolkin.
Yeah, and it made sense why he needed bodies, why he was having some fun time with
Sister Sage
right there in front. Like,
that was definitely a little bit weird. But of course, Sister Sage, being the smartest person, she knew that, okay, this is just a body, that's the real person.
Yeah, and we'll see how it all unfolds, but I'm excited for episode 8.
No, very much so. Like the boys and Gen V, they deliver some amazing episodes. And hopefully this wraps up the season real nice and sends us into season 5.
Season 5.
With like, hell yeah, let's
get ready for it.
Let's get ready for the big matchup, Billy Butcher versus Homelander for the last time.
Yes. Finish the cake.
Finish the cake.
Finish the cake. It's great, but too much cake. Too much cake can be a bad thing. But we got to finish the cake nicely.
Finish the cake, and then we'll go watch a prequel cake.
Prequel cake. We'll go watch it being baked.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, what did you think about Gen V episode 7? Are you guys excited about it? Did you not really like it? Are you getting ready for episode 8? Let us know in the comments below. Well, guys, for our final topic today, me and Paul went out to see a little movie called Black Phone 2. And after a great first movie from it, we were both really excited for it. This was your most anticipated movie for the rest of the year. So we are going to give you guys our spoiler-free review. Spoiler-free review. We will not be going into anything that inquires spoilers. Here's the thing. We always say this, but if it's in the trailer, guys,
we will be talking.
We will talk about it because that is public knowledge. But besides that, I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I loved it.
Like
I
we
had a
saw it
great
tonight,
time.
and we really, I mean, we saw it almost 12 hours ago.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh. Yeah, so the movie was at 5:30 p.m.
our time, yeah.
It's 4 a.m. It's getting late, dude.
Guys, yeah, for this special episode, there was a lot of stuff we had to do. We
We
had to
had to
set
do a
up
lot of
a
setup.
lot
I mean,
of
this is the
sets up.
first time that we've done the, shared space.
Yes.
So it took a little bit more time, but even still, like, you know, A, we're having a great time with this episode.
Yes.
B, we had a great time with this movie.
Movie. Yes.
And like we even said it at the time that we watched the movie. So it was a 5:30 p.m. show, and there was a good crowd
For a 5:30
for a
movie.
5:30.
Like, I
Like,
know it was a Friday, but usually, especially a horror movie as
no,
well.
100%.
Was it a Marvel movie? Like,
It had a very decent crowd. I can see it getting a pretty good amount of chunk of change, maybe even more than Tron Ares
oh, I don't know if it'd do more than Tron Ares in the long run,
in the
probably.
long run.
But I
Yes,
don't
but
think it makes more than Tron Ares.
for the opening weekend,
Reason being is just because it's a horror movie.
it's a horror movie. It's
Rated
R-rated.
R. Yeah.
And here's one thing I wanted to say: this movie so much more gory than the first movie.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh, they do not shy away from the blood in this one, guys. The blood and guts and gore are on display big time. Like the first movie was very psychological, and there was a lot of spooks, a lot of ghost kids running around. This movie's like, hey, you remember those ghost kids? Want to see them get maimed and see their blood and guts and everything? Goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
they go. We won't go into what happens, how it goes.
No,
but
we're not going to spoil
it's
nothing.
great. But they delivered, and it's nice after some really bad horror movies I've been seeing recently.
Yeah, you saw a string.
Oh
like,
my gosh!
back to back to back.
Oh, it was bad. Like Conjuring, meh. Then we went to Him, which was, oh gosh. And then we went to Strangers Chapter 2. Oh, Lord help me. And then finally we're back up here.
Thank God we got a really good horror movie. And again, like we were saying in the top 5, Ethan Hawke is amazing.
Yes.
As the grabber, and he brings back that menacing, like still menacing but charismatic type personality.
Yes.
And he just does a great job in this movie, and so do
Yeah.
Mason Thames and the other characters.
And like we said in our top 5, he doesn't have to be on screen 24/7.
No,
you
like
having to feel his
I
presence.
think we didn't even get to him until we were halfway through the movie, I think.
Yeah, so guys, don't expect him to be everywhere. He is.
No.
He might actually be. Now I'm thinking about it. He is probably in this movie less than he was in the first one. So
by far.
do not expect a bunch of Ethan Hawke, but when he is there, he is great, and it is
Absolutely.
fun. Now, guys, you've probably been hearing some things about it being a mixed bag when it comes to the sequel.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed it. I would still personally say though that the first one is better than this.
Oh,
one.
I would too. I mean, the first one is it's a classic. It was
it's coming.
Classic.
It's going into a classic.
Absolutely.
I think
I love this movie. I would put it like if I were to put Black Phone 1 at like an A plus, I would say Black Phone 2 is an A minus, maybe a B plus.
Yeah, like still a fun time.
Oh, absolutely.
Still a fun time, but not luster's worn off, but I think the shock value, because you already know kind of what's they do a couple different things, but like you already know kind of what's going on and stuff like that. So there's no shock value like there was in the first one.
Oh no, yeah. In the first movie, like everything that the grabber does is new and crazy and scary and shocking, and then all the ghost kids, like everything that happens in the first movie, because it's the first movie,
it's new.
It's new, and you're experiencing for the first time. In this movie, it's not that it's old hat, but okay, there are ghost kids involved, and the grabber is involved, but this time he's supernatural.
Yeah, you still love it. Like it's like McDonald's. Like you had McDonald's for the first time and you loved it.
Absolutely.
But then you have it for a second time and you're like, I'm familiar with McDonald's.
Familiar with it.
I like it. It's still good.
Still had a great time.
Yeah.
But nothing can beat that first time.
That
like
first hit.
My dad still talks about the time that he got a strawberry milkshake for the first time at McDonald's. And nothing will ever compete against that. No strawberry milkshake in the world can compete against the first time.
Yeah. So I mean they did a great job with it.
There's a lot of things that we love about the movie. We said earlier there's a lot of comedic moments that sometimes they hit.
Yes, there are comedic moments, guys, and they're funny. Like, don't get us
Mhm.
wrong, they're funny,
They are funny.
but the problem with it is that they come right either at the end of a tense moment or they come right in between it. And so you have this tension, you're like, oh, 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 and then we've got a whatever joke, and it's like, oh, oh,
They kind of ruin the
ha ha
tension.
ha. And then they're like, then they instantly try to pick up the tension. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. You just made a joke that was funny, but you kind of made the room go from oh to ha ha ha, and now you're trying us to go back to oh, like it breaks the immersion a little
A
bit.
little bit. I feel like there was just a little bit too much jokes.
Yeah, 100% because we had gotten to the end of the movie and it was like, okay, this is still funny, but it's like we get it. You
Yeah,
get
we get
we
it. We
kind
get
of
it.
beat it.
It's really very much beating a dead horse. There's a shtick that they stick to, and they do it a few too many times. There's a couple new characters that they introduce in the camp, the summer camp that the movie takes place in. I'm not like I said, we're not going to go into too many
Yeah.
spoilers. I feel like we needed to spend a little bit more time with those characters because besides the camp director, the rest of the characters they're very
Yeah.
one note. You
Very
don't.
side, you very,
They're
very,
very
very
side
side.
character.
I recommend, guys, watch Black Phone 1
Oh
before you see
yes,
Black Phone 2 again.
absolutely.
I would 100% just to refresh your brain because there was times I was watching it and I was like, okay, this character connects to this character how and this does
Hmm.
they don't waste time with recaps. So there's one thing. Also, there are no post credit scenes. So do not sit
Yes.
there. You can just get up and walk out and you can enjoy the rest of your evening or day, but overall, I would say we had a good time at the theater
Oh yeah. I
and
mean, it
it's
was
nice to have a
like I
good
said,
horror movie back in
it was a
theaters.
great horror movie. I loved it. Again, B plus overall, but compared to the utter trash that have been coming out lately, I think it's fine to get a B plus. And I'm excited. I'm hoping that we get more Grabber. I'm hoping we get more Black Phone.
Yep.
I know it's probably a long shot, but even still, like I love this franchise. I love the character.
If it keeps making money, they're going to keep
Oh
doing
no, that's the thing. If it keeps making money, yeah, I mean, we'll see. And if the phone rings, better pick it up.
it. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this? Did you guys see the Black Phone 2 yet? Are you going to go see it this weekend? Let us know if you guys have your reviews for it. Put them down in the comments. But if you're gonna put spoilers in it,
No spoilers.
do not do spoilers. And if you do, just please put a big spoiler thing before you post it. Please, that is out of the respect of everybody else. Let's be kind in our comments. Let's let anybody else that wants to go see the movie. Let's not let them be spoiled by it because there are some good surprises. But with all that, guys, let us know all your thoughts in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. Well, it's getting late.
It was very
What
late.
what are we clocking in at, guys? It is at a total of 4:18 in the morning. And guys, we have had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
Me and Paul, we love that we did
pretty
this
fun
together.
for the first time in a shared space.
Yeah, we had to figure out some things, but it's nice to be in the same space.
Absolutely. Don't have to deal with the lag, internet issues, stuff like that. It's
We
pretty
were able to
nice.
collaborate with setting things up a lot easier.
Oh yeah.
Like it was very fun. What did you guys think about this collaborative episode? Because eventually, guys, what we would love to do, make this full time, and we would love to be in the same space every day, Monday through Friday, for you guys, doing the thing that we love. And this is honestly one of the biggest things we love. You guys have passed us now. We are at I checked this morning, we're at 60 subscribers. And guys, that is
Nice.
honestly crazy in the time that we've only been doing this. Has been we're now I think we're approaching almost 2 months here.
I think so.
And
Yeah.
we just can't thank you guys enough.
No,
Like
for real, guys. Like it's been a dream of both of us to be able to just be our nerdy selves and share it with everybody. And so, like, huge shout out to all of you who have subscribed. There's a lot of you that know us personally in our real lives, and then there's some of you who just happen to find us, through the
through the
glory of
YouTube
the
web.
YouTube algorithm. Like,
Yeah.
glory be to the YouTube algorithm. But however you found us, whichever way, we're glad that you're here. We're glad that you're sticking with us. We hope that you're here for a long time. We're here for a long
Yes.
time.
And we love hearing your feedback. We love, let us know anything at all that we could make this show even better for you guys. If it has to do with run length, we really try to keep it within an hour and a half to an hour 45, and we're coming up on an hour 45. But we
We did
love
pretty
to,
good this time.
yeah, we did pretty good. We like to keep it in there, but sometimes there are just so many stories. So sometimes we try to have an earlier episode in the week. Sometimes we just can't. So there's a 2 hour episode. But if there's anything else you guys want us to add in, if there's any segments, let us know. And we have that email down below at the It's Getting Late podcast at gmail.com. But once more, we thank you guys, and let's push for that 100. Like, we
Yes.
would
Oh my
love.
gosh, that'd be amazing.
And guys, we have some really fun things planned for you guys, especially in December. Me and Paul are actually going to work on some of it right after this, because it's getting late and we're night owls here, and we just love doing it for you guys. We really do. But
yeah, we're about to eat some breakfast. I think it's that late. It's breakfast time.
It's breakfast time. It's not getting late. It's getting early at this point.
Hello. Oh, it's time to wake up. Okay. Okay.
But anyways, guys, with that all being said, if you guys have any fan theories, any would you rathers, any top fives, any movies that came out that you guys want us to review, any news stories, email us down below at itsgettinglatepodcast@gmail.com. Well, guys, that'll do it for this special episode of It's Getting Late. My name's Jacob.
I'm Paul.
And we will see you guys next week back in the normal spaces. Have a great week, everybody.
See you later.